Central National Bank, a family and employee-owned company, has been providing Kansans with sound financial advice since 1884. They are dedicated to providing the quality service that makes our customers and the communities they serve successful. In the 21st century, Central National embraces its strong heritage and strives to be the financial resource of choice for the Marion community. A highlight of 2012 was the introduction of the Friend Referral Program. By referring friends to the bank, customers can earn up to $25 per referral. Prairie Land Partners Incorporated is a John Deere agricultural equipment dealership specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solution products. Prairie Land has 9 stores in south central Kansas and more than 250 employees. Prairie Land maintained a strong business position and has completed a total store remodel in its Winfield location. Continued growth, we will be adding Honda products to our offerings. Also, an expansion of the Marion location is planned. Marion National Bank offers full-service banking. They offer loans for any worthwhile purpose, including agriculture, commercial, consumer, and all types of real estate, including home loans. For the investor, we offer certificates of deposit, individual retirement accounts, and savings accounts. Personal and business checking accounts are available for your daily needs. A Visa check card can be used with all personal transaction accounts. There's an ATM in our entryway for your after-hour cash needs. St. Luke Hospital, providing state-of-the-art healthcare services to meet all your needs. Recently remodeled in 2012, they have a new entrance, a physical therapy division, a new CT scanner. Patient care areas have been totally remodeled. For your healthcare needs, St. Luke Hospital can handle your
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan, and welcome to the SAC, the Marion Sports and Aquatic Center. This is Mike Powers here with Chris Burkholder to bring you the call of tonight's varsity girls game between the Marion Lady Warriors and the Eagles. I don't know if they're the Lady Eagles or just the Eagles of Canton, Galva. Chris, this is our first time to try to do this. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mike.
I understand that you and Mickey Lundy had a very successful broadcast the other day.
Well, I don't know if you'll call it successful, but we broadcasted.
Jeremiah Lang will do the opening lineups, and Chris and I will pick them up from there.
And your Marion Lady Warriors.
Lady Warriors fresh off a second-place finish in the recent Marion Classic. Starting for the Canton Galva Lady Eagles is Kenya Hayden, number 4, a 5'7" junior.
Starting off for the Marion Warriors is number 3, Katie Ehrlich, a 5'6" senior.
Next for the Eagles is Erica Smith, number 10, a 5'6" senior.
Next for the Marion Warriors, number 4, Kirsten Hansen. She's a 5'3" sophomore.
And I think that 5'3" is stretching it just a little bit.
So.
Lauren Ballantyne is going to wear number 12. She's a senior at 5'7".
For Marion, we have 13, Kelly Hess, a 5'4" senior.
Cassidy Inns is just a sophomore, but she's 6 foot. She'll be wearing number 25 for the Eagles.
Next up for the Warriors, we have another senior, number 15, Megan Richmond, 5'6".
Finally, number 32, Jennifer Likes, is a senior at 5'8" for the Eagles.
And finishing up the starting lineup for the Marion Warriors is number 20, Kaylin Tirop, also a senior, 5'10".
And we're getting ready for the start of our ball game, and as we watched them warm up, Chris, we noted that this Warrior squad, even as they huddle up pre-game out here, they're just all about the same size. There's a few that are shorter, but there is no 6'2" center to dominate the paint. I don't call them centers anymore, but there is no great big tall girl to dominate for the Warriors.
There is not, but I think Coach Robson has done a good job picking out an offense to run.
Chris had asked about how we do this, since it's with me instead of Mickey, and she understood from Mickey that try to make sure and talk about shopping experiences. We got to get to yours later on. That was pretty amazing.
Do you have your Christmas shopping done, Mike?
I have one thing left to get.
Okay.
Well, I've got a few things I can get right here in town, but I've got that pegged for tomorrow afternoon. So, Kaylin Tiroff, number 20, will jump for the Warriors here as we get the game started. Tips controlled by the Eagles. Oh, good defense.
Kirsten Hansen almost had it.
Off her hand, out of bounds, so the Eagles will retain possession. No shot clock to reset or worry about. Oh, good quick hands.
Good job. Still by Kirsten Hansen.
Chris, one of the things we noticed in the first game when Mickey and I did it was the Warrior girls are extremely active on defense. I equated it to a young pack of young lions harassing baby zebras as they just dominated the squad we played the other night.
I'll tell you what, in the tournament against Breen Academy, they did an awesome job on the defensive rebounds.
Three-pointer.
And it's good.
Oh. Must have had a toe on the line. Just gave her 2 points on that one. Hansen with good quick hands again almost got the steal. Warriors set up in a zone. With the speed they've got,
call.
With the speed we have out front with Hess and Hansen, Chris, they can really move the top end of that zone around.
They can
very quickly. Little pressure from the Eagles. Oh,
doing a good job breaking the press though.
I thought Richmond was going to have trouble controlling that, but she did a nice job.
She did.
Warriors trying to work it inside. Ehrlich from the corner, just off the front of the rim.
Great rebound from Kaylin Tiroff.
Kaylin with the quick putback. Warriors up 4-0. Oh,
Katie Ehrlich putting some nice pressure there.
Chris, it appears the officials are going to let us get away with a little contact out front. Been 2 or 3 times. Oh, Warriors with the break here.
Oh.
Hess just lost control of it right at the end.
Entering the game for Marion, number 11, Bailey Robson.
Bailey Robson will come in and Ehrlich will take a break. Did she get hit in the face perhaps? She's kind of rubbing her mouth like she.
Looks like she might have got hit in the mouth. I didn't see it, but.
Oh, pretty high dribble there from the post player. The Eagles are also trying to do a nice job working the ball, but they just don't seem to be as efficient at it as the Warriors have been so far.
They don't seem to be moving the ball as quickly.
It's stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's fine to pass it around, but if you pass it, hold it, pass it, hold it. Well, at that time they did get a nice shot on the basket. But bottom line is you pass it, hold it, the defense has time to adjust. You don't accomplish too much.
Who picked? Megan Richmond picked up the foul.
Our first foul of tonight's game. Score remains at 4-0 at the 5:11 mark, first quarter. Unusual Thursday night game for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, with it being on Thursday, we have junior high games tonight here also.
Is the junior high playing at the old gym?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
I think that's why it doesn't seem to be as much of a, as big of a crowd tonight.
Splitting up the parents here. Oh, thought about the three and elected otherwise, but nailed it over here. So the first score of the night for the Eagles, 4-2 score.
Nice pass.
Very nice pass from Hanson. Good job on Tiroff's part to nice soft hands, control it and get the shot up.
Oh, Kristen Hanson with the rebound.
The Hanson, towering over the rest of the players, goes up and pulls the rebound down.
I tell you what, though, you know, Hanson's shorter than some of the other girls on the team, but she can jump.
I had a coffee cup for many years. I broke it. I still regret it, but it said, "I'm short, but I'm mean." I always thought you could, make up for physical stature with the right attitude sometimes. Got a timeout, and as we take the timeout, let me mention our first half sponsors here in the girls' game. You saw their promos before the game started, and those were for Central National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank, Shelter Insurance, and St. Luke Hospital. We want to thank those folks for sponsoring and ask you if you get an opportunity to just give a little bit of an attaboy to any one of those sponsors. They'd appreciate it, and so would we. Well, Chris, we haven't seen a lot of scoring.
No, we haven't. Marion picked up those 2 buckets fairly quickly, and then we haven't seen much since. Kind of overthrew a little bit.
Yeah, that good thought by Hanson. Just had a little bit too much on the pass.
But Mike, the Marion girls on offense are doing a really good job of moving the ball and cutting through there.
I was really impressed by that last week. I thought they did a nice job of running an offense, and they were running it with a purpose. They weren't just running it because the coach said so. It was clear they understood what it was supposed to accomplish.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, there's the advantage of height. Number 25 is, I lost her. Cassidy Enns, and she made use of that height on that play. Tie ball game.
There we go, Bailey Robson.
Did Ehrlich establish herself back in bounds before she caught that ball? She came from out of bounds.
I think so.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. It went our way. But
looks like number 12, Julia Hall, is going to check in.
Hanson will take a breather.
Oh,
travel. One of those where everybody in the gym knew that call was coming. Keena Hayden, the offending player. So Ehrlich will set things up.
Nice cut by Kaylin Tiroff.
Oh, she got the rebound.
And put it in for 2.
Tiroff with a really nice job of hanging in there. Didn't get it to go down the first time. Stayed with it and got the putback. Continue to allow a lot of contact between the bodies down there. That's okay. Warriors like being aggressive. All with the shot, won't fall. Warriors have stretched a bit of a lead. It's 8-4. Well, Chris, we wondered if the concession stand was going to open. I smell popcorn.
I do too. It's open because I keep seeing people with names. Ooh, that was a nice 3-pointer.
Yeah, nice looking 3-point shot.
Is that number 12 that shot that?
Number 10.
10.
That's Erica Smith, senior.
That puts them within 1.
Yeah, controlled by Canton Galva. One thing, their post player, Chris, is, here comes the Warriors with a break. Bailey
There we
Robson with
go.
the finish.
For two.
I think Robson was hoping for the foul
Foul.
after the shot there. Well, that's kind of the high school girls' version of a lob, I think. There she goes.
A little bit short.
May have had too much time to think about that one. 10-7 score. Three-pointers have kind of kept Canton Galva in it up to this point. Oh, nice job.
Nice job.
Hester Robson for the bucket, 12-7 score.
You know, Mike, Marion is doing an excellent job of getting that ball back down the court.
Frankly, if I were the Canton Galva coach, I'd be upset because we're flat beating them back down the court. And it's not always after a made basket or anything. They just aren't getting back on defense.
I think Marion's definitely out hustling them right now.
Want to before I forget to do it, we want to make sure and thank Chris. This is her second time to fill in for us, and but unless I totally just turn her off of the whole experience, we'll probably be hitting her up again in the future. Mickey and Jandy, who we know have a large and devoted fan club, have not gone away. They've just both had work issues that have kept them from being able to be here, but we will get them back.
Yes, we will.
They are unique. They keep wanting me to tell them they're good, but I tell them they're unique. Want to thank Jay Smith, who injured himself in a heroic situation the other day. Lifted a car off an injured party. That's not true, but he did. But he did hurt his back getting out of a chair.
I thought I hadn't heard anything about that.
And he's here helping us out tonight. Gene Wink, Jay on the camera, Gene on production, and about anything else we need. Oh,
that was almost a travel.
Sure looked like it. Under a minute to go in this quarter. And Galvin, nice job moving the ball. White ball.
It's going to be off of blue.
See if the Warriors just work for the last shot of the quarter or just run the offense here. Hanson's back in. Hall remained in.
I think Tieroff's taking a breather. No, 3 seconds.
Oh.
Not enough time.
Yeah,
no.
Warriors didn't get a shot, and luckily quarter ended before Canton Galva had a chance. And when you're the coach's daughter, you don't get any slack from the coach when you come to the sidelines after a turnover.
No, I don't think so.
Want to make sure we mention, in addition to our sponsors for each half, we have our Warrior sponsors, Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK Variety, and Edward Jones Variety. Thank those folks and give them your patronage, please. Chris, do you know, is this our last game before the Christmas break?
It is our last game before the Christmas break. Tomorrow, no basketball games, but we have a wrestling.
You're right. From what this is being broadcast on the 19th, so it won't air until this weekend, but so we can't tell people to get out and see the wrestling, but we can talk about the fact that just another example of the things that this facility has brought to Marion, in addition to the Marion Classic and all the people from other towns who come here to see it, buy a Coke, buy a tank of gas, and just experience Marion a little bit. I think we have 4 different schools bringing wrestling squads in tomorrow. Well, we're ready to go. We had another whistle. I can't see. There we go. Warriors will have possession to start this quarter with a 12-7 lead. again, continuing to do a nice job moving the ball.
Oh,
Now, 2 unforced errors in a row for the Warriors, and that's obviously not what they want to do.
looks like Warriors are going to full court press them.
We talked about the fact we don't have a lot of size. We have an abundance of quickness. However. And there it goes.
Oh,
Paid dividends.
great turnover caused by Hansen.
Warriors just working the perimeter at this point.
I think it's going to be white ball.
Yeah, it stays with the Warriors.
Good movement.
Things are kind of slowed down here as we go into the second quarter, but oh, that was a nice shot. I think generally, Chris, I suspect you'd agree with this. No coach is going to complain if you miss a shot. If you took one that's within the offense and is, a good, nice, high-quality shot.
Yeah, you have to take those. And so far this season, I think, from what I've seen of the Lady Warriors, they've made, smart decisions on what shots to take.
I'm impressed with 25. That was a nice block on her part, Chris. She is not only a tall girl, but she moves pretty well, and she seems to be playing fairly intelligently. Oh.
And she's only a freshman. Is she only a freshman? Oh, there's 225.
Yeah, I think she's,
but
this one's
but
only a
she's
sophomore.
only a sophomore.
Right.
But she's 6 foot.
Well, she clearly give her another year or so of growth and development. I don't mean growth height-wise, just as a basketball player, and she's really going to be impressive.
Uh, 23 has some height in there, too.
She does. Nice inbound play, and 23 puts it down. She's a junior. Well, it tightens it up a bit. 12-9 score. I don't know about you, Chris. You feel like the Warriors ought to be able to pull away in this, but so far just haven't been able to do it as that shot goes long. Trap. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was travel, but then for a minute I thought he was going to call something else.
The way he was kind of pointing, I thought for a minute he was calling a foul on someone. Then he looked over at the sideline and laughed. I don't know if some of the Marion moms were helping him make that call, perhaps.
Very well could be.
That'll be a travel again. I think we're bothered by all that height inside. Before the game, I asked Chris what she knew about Canton Galva.
I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
about
well, no,
Canton
you
Galva.
knew one of those towns had 2 water towers that said hot and cold. And that's Jean just
And then I always have to ask, okay, do we come to Canton first or do we come to Galva? Because I always get them mixed up.
And you know how I remember that? It's Canton Galva, and you come to Canton first.
Yeah, that's how I remember
it. As long as
too.
you're going to McPherson. If you're coming home, don't even think about it.
Yeah, that's how I remember it, Gene. Good thing I know my ABCs.
Now, I will point out to you, Chris, that no one but you and I can hear Jean. So when you respond to Jean, other people will think you're speaking.
They're wondering what we're talking
voices in your head. Warriors need to get a good shot on basket here. Too many unforced errors so far.
We're having a harder time getting anything opened on the inside. Oh, Kirsten.
Oh, nice little pick set there by Richmond. Hansen's just so quick.
Good post up by Kaylin, though.
Hess keeps it alive. Hanson will start it over again.
Thought that one was going to go in, Mike.
Yeah, that looked good coming off her hand. In case I forget, we've got a lot of ball game yet to go, but in case I forget before we're done with this game, just wish everyone out there in the Warrior land, MCTV land, a very happy Merry Christmas, happy holiday season.
Can you believe it's Christmas already?
Oh,
Mike?
Hanson.
Oh, nice steal.
Yes. With the steal and the finish. And no, I can't believe it, Chris.
Oh, Coach Canton Galva called a timeout.
He saved her. We were just about to get the count, I think. Well, obviously, Chris was amazed that we're this close to Christmas because she apparently spent the most of the night on the road from place to place shopping earlier in the week.
I can shop with the best of them, Mike.
Apparently so. I would have had to stop and taken a nap in the back of my car.
You haven't heard about our Black Friday trips, have you?
Are you one of those people? I have a son-in-law and a daughter who will get up at midnight and go into Wichita and camp out and elbow people.
We do that every year.
Who's we?
Me, my sister, my cousin, my grandma, my mom, and my aunt. We even have matching shirts.
Oh, man.
And reindeer antlers. I
like
want
a
you to
team.
know.
And Gene points out that would help you to find the members of your squad in the store.
They are, because I had Western Associates get us the brightest green, yellow ones that they have.
Another basket inside for Canton Galva. That would also intimidate other shoppers, I would think, Chris.
Well, we get some funny stares sometimes.
Shot long by Robson. Oh, saved. Marcelle Murmas snuck in the game
She
on
did
me.
sneak in the game. That's what I was just sitting here thinking.
Well, we just barely noticed, and she'll go out as Hall comes in. 14-11 score. Warriors versus Canton Galva. In case you're confused, Canton Galva is in the red and blue. They look a lot like Warriors. Everybody's
Good rebound by Julia Hall.
Oh. I think that was intended for Ehrlich, and Ehrlich didn't know it was coming. 3:07 to go in the half. Both squads kind of sputtering here in this second quarter. Another steal by Hanson.
Nice pass by Bailey
Oh.
Robson.
They did a nice job passing the ball, just couldn't quite get it finished. Oh, there's a travel. I think you can give
Nice defense.
give that credit to Hanson. I think she harassed the girl so much she discombobulated her. Now, Mickey told me, Chris, that working a game with you was a lot like working a game with Dick Vitale.
How's that?
Well, just loud, bombastic, and I just figured saying that would draw enough of a reaction.
Yeah.
Bailey's pass was rejected, but she hung with it, got it back.
Coach Robson.
Yep.
You know, you said earlier that you thought Marion could pull away from them, but it seems like every time we get a little bit more ahead, they catch right back up.
Yep. They've just done it, and I have to admit, shows my own ignorance, and I'll admit that. Just watching them warm up, I just wasn't that impressed with Canton Galva, but they've done a nice job they've run the offense well, they've got the ball inside, and when they've got it to their big girls, they've done a nice job with it. Both teams have been somewhat similar in a lot of their outside shots have gone long.
That's what I was just thinking, that our both teams' outside shots have went long.
Marion Pep Band is here tonight. I always like it when you got high school pep band. It just kind of makes the whole thing feel like it's supposed to feel.
They're directed under Chris Barlow, and he does an awesome job.
He's done a really nice job with them last couple of years. I think you give him some time, that band's going to really, really make people stand up and take notice.
I think so, too.
Warriors will have possession. Bailey Robson will inbound the ball.
Julia was kind of left open there in the middle.
Yeah, it was a nice job of getting it into Julia. Still a one-possession game. Come down the closing stages of the first half. And that'll send the big post girl to the line, the sophomore. I already forgot her name, Cassidy Inns.
You know what, Mike, though? I think that was the first offensive rebound that Canton Galva has. Maybe not the first, but they haven't had too many.
No, they
that
haven't.
they've put back up.
You're right. They've either got it in and made the shot, or if they haven't made it, we've been screaming down the court with a break. As I'm looking at Canton Galva, I'm trying to decide if I'm right before I say this, but I think they're really only been going about 2 deep on their bench. I guess the Warriors have only gone 3, so not that much different. Keep expecting Warriors to take that shot, but obviously they're looking to get it in. You know, as soon as we said that, the last 2 shots have been short for both teams.
We jinxed them.
Richmond at the scorer's table waiting to come in for the Warriors. Minute 18 to go in this first half.
Canton Galva being pretty patient now.
They are.
On their offense.
And
that one was short also.
Short. You made the comment earlier, and it was a really good one with regard to the how slowly, I guess I'd say, that Canton Galva was moving the ball. It was sticking in places. It wasn't, the passes weren't just moving. I think that's improved.
I think so too.
Under a minute to go now. Warriors with a 3-point lead. Very low scoring first half, 14-11 score. Oh, Hess tried the drive.
Oh,
got the
that was
bump.
a good pass.
3-pointer.
There
yes.
we go.
Kelly Hess.
Kelly Hess with the 3-pointer. Hanson continues to harass them, but the ball stays with blue. 15.5 seconds to go, first half. Warriors pressing. And that
there we go.
paid dividends. 7 seconds. Warriors need to get a shot up.
Kelly Hess is going to take it as long.
Yeah, Kelly had to rush that just a little bit, but that's all right, because if you want to take a shot, you don't want to end the half with the ball in your hands. Well, folks, that'll be the end of the first half. Marion up 17-11. And we would ask you to take a look at these fine sponsors, and we'll be back in just a second.
So now, did they just go off the air during halftime? What do they
Huey
do?
Real Estate is a full-service real estate agency specializing in residential real estate in the Marion County area. Huey Real Estate lists and sells the majority of real estate in the immediate Marion area In fact, they sell the majority of Marion real estate listed by other companies as well. They also serve the surrounding communities in the county, including Marion County Lake, Hillsborough, Peabody, Lincolnville, and Florence. Case & Son Insurance is the oldest continuous business in Marion County and may be the oldest continuously run family-run business. Eagle Communications, an employee-owned Kansas company offering internet, telephone, and cable television services. Eagle is the presenting sponsor of all MCTV broadcasts. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Our producer, who's supposed to give us a countdown, tell us when we're on, can't do it because he's got his mouth full of hot dog. Yeah, now we're getting the countdown. Well, welcome back.
After we're already on.
Want to real quick just mention those sponsors you just saw, our second half sponsors for the girls' games: Triple R Hauling, Heary Real Estate, Case & Son Insurance, and Eagle Communication. Warriors with a 6-point lead, and Canton Galva goes right in the paint, Chris.
I'll tell you what, that 25 might cause us some problems.
They did a nice job moving the ball and getting it to her open. Makes it a 17-13 game.
Marion still working the ball and being patient.
Yeah, that outside shot, that three-pointer's there anytime we want it.
Oh.
Hess with the rebound, and will retain possession. I say we can get that outside shot anytime we want it. Obviously, Coach would rather they get that high percentage shot if we can get it.
And we have some girls that can.
Yes, we do.
Kelly Hess was on fire against Marine Academy with that outside shot during the tournament.
You know, sometimes all you have to do is hit one, and suddenly you just don't feel like you can miss. Oh, with the
Nice
drive. That's Hess with the drive, draws the foul.
She should be going to the line.
Yep, called it a shooting foul. That's a first foul on ends, the big post, number 25 we've referenced. Kelly off the back of the iron.
You know, there haven't been too many fouls called.
No, they really haven't. They've allowed a lot more contact than some of the officials.
Looks like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll go. So the Warriors don't get anything from the free throw line.
Warriors are doing a good job of knowing where 25 is.
Yeah, they collapse on her when they got it. Oh, that was 23. I'm sorry. They get the shot. So 2 for 2 in the second half for the Eagles. Down to a 2-point game. Haven't seen many shots out of Ehrlich here tonight.
Now you're going to see one right
there
now.
There we go.
Mike.
She gets the shot to fall and draws the foul.
That helps a little and brings us back to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, you sure don't want to have that big momentum shift that could come with Canton Galva tying this thing up or taking a lead. Ehrlich makes a 3-point play out of it the old-fashioned way. 5-point lead, and the Warriors have the pressure on again. The Warriors get the rebound.
Gonna hit Hess right there.
Hess got hit in more ways than one.
Yeah, she did. They called that a foul, though, on 23.
23 is Kaylee Johnson. She's a 5'9", junior. She actually looks a little taller than 5'9", but
I think that, yep, that's her second foul.
Kelly, we just were bragging on her, one of the better shooters for the Warriors, and she's missed 3 in a row at the line. Let's focus here and nail this one. You know, I mentioned, Chris, that all you do sometimes you hit one shot and it just feels like you can't miss, and the opposite's also true. If you miss one, sometimes that basket just looks tiny.
Yeah, Kelly's struggling a little bit with her shots.
That'll be a foul call on Ehrlich.
But she's got to keep shooting.
Oh, absolutely.
One of them will fall, and she's taking good shots. And
yeah, I've always been told that if the only way for a shooter to get out of a slump is to shoot.
That's right.
That doesn't mean you take stupid shots, but.
Mike, it seems like that Canton Galva's picked up the pace a little bit
They
this
have.
second half.
They really have. They must have had some a really effective talk at halftime.
There we go.
Very much in rhythm for Ehrlich.
That looked good.
Warriors doing a nice job of responding. The Eagles have come out and kind of challenged them here in this second half. The Warriors haven't backed away.
Looks like Bailey Robson, number 11, is going to come in and give Katie Ehrlich a break.
Number 25, the tall girl for the Eagles, has the ball right there, and she's now got 10 points, 10 of the 19 points for the Eagles.
That's a three-pointer.
Yes.
And it's good.
Richmond nails the tray. So points that were so hard to come by in the second quarter are coming in bunches now. Richmond gets the rebound. Warriors continue to work it around that perimeter, looking inside for Tyrrell. That'll be off blue. Hall will come in and Tyrrell will get a break. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go, third quarter.
Oh, Kelly wanted to take it. She thought about
almost
it for a
triggered.
minute. That was in there and out.
It really was. That was
a nice shot by Megan.
2/3 of the way down off for Richmond's shot, popped back out. That would have been big. And that is big. Three-pointer by Erica Smith. We have a three-point game again. Reach in.
Got a foul?
Yeah, reach in foul.
This will be Marion's ball.
Murmas will come in for Richmond.
No, for Kelly Hess.
Oh, for Kelly Hess. I told Mickey the other night, all our girls have these long ponytails that just cause me difficulty.
Marion doing a good job of passing the ball quickly.
Nice job on Hanson's part. Drew the defense to her, popped it back outside for the shot. Jump ball called here.
Good job, Marshall, fighting for the ball.
Big swing in that. Big swing in that three-pointer that did not go down for the Warriors, and then you come down and the Canton Galva Eagles nail one. Not exactly a 6-point swing, but that's kind of what it felt like.
We're going to get a chance with the ball again. It was off bounds Canton. Oh. Looked like Michelle twisted her ankle there.
She went down, but
Looks like she's fine.
she's kind of shaking it
Yeah.
off here. And I'm sorry, I was looking at that. I didn't even see the turnover. What'd we do?
I didn't see it either.
Okay,
Mike.
we were both worried about
We were
Marshall.
both looking at Marshall.
Warriors pressure again. That's be a foul on Hanson. Hanson, our little poodle with the heart of a Rottweiler. Down to under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 25-22. Warriors still retain the lead, but Canton Galva has come out much more effectively this third quarter. And say it, and immediately they throw the ball away.
But you know, Mike, I think that they're doing, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Canton Galva is doing having 25 play that down low on offense just a little bit differently.
Well,
Looks like she's in there a lot more
I would
than she was first half.
I would definitely defer to you on that. You're the coach. You're Dick Vitale.
Yeah.
Bailey thought about it. Passed. Oh, intended for Hall, off her hands. Would have been a difficult pass.
Oh,
That's a travel.
there's a travel.
Like number 10 thought, if I just stand here, maybe they won't notice. Little hop at the end there. So now all of a sudden both teams trading turnovers.
Tell you what, though, 3-point ball game.
Yeah.
Neither team's going to let the other team get too far ahead.
The Warriors have made some runs, but Canton has responded every time.
Oh, nice
Hall.
shot by Julia Hall.
Nice looking shot by Hall.
Oh, causing a
Steal.
turnover right there.
Bailey Robson ends up with it.
Megan Richmond going to the basket.
Can't
See if
convert.
Marion can cause another turnover here.
I continue to be impressed with our aggressiveness, our effective aggressiveness on defense.
25 with an outside shot.
Yeah. 12 points now for her, 12 of 24. You know, Chris, you can be aggressive defensively by just hacking people. That doesn't accomplish much, but I feel like the Lady Warriors just do a nice job of playing good, solid D.
They do. Do a nice job of moving their feet.
So back to a three-point game, under a minute to go in the quarter. Good ball movement.
Kaylin Tiroff with the rebound. 25 is going to pick up a foul.
I think that'll be her second. Yes, second foul.
I'll tell you what, when Kaylin Tiroff gets the ball down there on the rebound, she's not giving it up to anybody.
Oh, Kaylin's got two big brothers. You know, girls that have older brothers tend to be tough. And I think Kaylin fits in that category.
So Katie Ehrlich, and who else came in, Mike? Kelly Hess?
Yes, Kelly came back in. Cross court. Richmond, nice move by Richmond.
Oh, Hess gets it back.
Yeah, steal by Hess. Richmond had the right idea, just got rejected by the 6'2" post player.
Oh.
Yeah. Quick hands by Erica Smith, stole the ball.
Look.
Whoa.
That was close.
Yeah, almost a buzzer beater here at the end of the third quarter. So 27-24, and let me one more time mention our Warrior sponsors, Gambino's Pizza, Marionado Supply, HRK Variety, and Edward Jones Investments.
Now we're going to have a battle of the cheerleaders here, Mike.
Let's see, what's our numbers here? 3, 6, 8.
I think we have more.
Oh, yeah, we
We
got
have
more.
10.
We got more.
Because Mickey and I were saying last week that we had enough to play a game of ball, play a game of basketball if we wanted to.
Yeah, but you better not have
10.
any. Nobody better twist an ankle because there's no subs. I think the Warrior cheerleaders. Not that I'm any great knowledgeable person about cheerleaders. I'm just the guy.
You weren't
in the
a
stands.
cheerleader?
I was not a cheerleader. No, I was not.
Well, that surprises me, Mike.
Oh, you dog. Okay, we're more than even on the Dick Vitale comment.
I could see you
Oh, you could
out there.
not.
I could see you doing those jumps,
Have you know,
flips,
my dear, that
cartwheels.
I was the starting running back.
Well, a starting running back could also be a cheerleader.
Well, you want me to be a cheerleader in basketball? Then I'd have been when it comes to basketball, I would have been a better cheerleader than I was a basketball player.
Oh no.
Yeah. I tell you what, when Inns gets the ball down inside, she's really done a nice job of making us pay for it.
1 point ball game now.
27-26 in this fourth quarter. Warriors need a score. Retain this lead.
Nice pass.
Oh,
Nice rebound by Kaylin Teroff.
and she draws a foul. Canton Galva fans not particularly appreciating that call, but we'll take it.
Southpaw number 25 became Galva Cassidy in her third personal 16.
Yeah, 6 team fouls against the Eagles, only 2 on the Warriors.
Nice shot.
Kaylin Tiroff at the line from Marion.
That'll put the Warriors ahead by 2. Chance to make it 3 here. And she does. Canton Galva trying to push it a little bit. Oh, the steal, and now the Warriors foul her. Number 21 with the steal. She'll go to the line. That's Kaylee Luttrell.
Southpaw number 15, Megan Richmond, her third personal 13 foul.
Richmond with her 3rd foul.
Julie Elliott at the line for Canton Galva.
Looks like Bailey's going to check in for
Bailey Ross
Kelly Hess and give her a break.
The Warrior JV girls won a nail biter in the opening match tonight, or opening game tonight, beating the Canton Galva team by 2. Oh, Inns cleans up the garbage and again pulls the Eagles back within 1. That's 16 points for Inns. Warriors just having trouble getting those good open looks that they were getting in the first half.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that we're moving the ball quite as quickly.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh,
Oh no.
there's a steal. No, don't foul. Yep.
And we were afraid of that.
So often what happens, Katie got the ball stolen and then she tries to go back and get it and ends up committing a foul.
Southpaw number 3, Katie Ehrlich, her second personal 4th team foul. Canton Galva ball.
No one in foul trouble really for either team other than the 3 fouls on Richmond, and we do have 3 fouls on Cassidy Inns. I'd be glad to let her get 2 more. Number
Yeah,
25.
we could do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a foul on us. I'm not sure who fouled, who they're going to call that on.
They're calling that was she in the
Is it
act
on
of
Megan?
shooting?
Bailey Watson, her first personal
Oh, they called it on Bailey.
Okay.
foul.
Wasn't sure for there for a minute if they were going to call it on Bailey or Megan.
They're not in the bonus yet, so I wasn't really sure that she was shooting, but they obviously felt she was.
chance for Canton Galva to tie it here.
We don't have our stat keeper to let us know how many foul shots and the percentages. I wish we did, because I think Canton Galva has been abysmal from the line so far, if memory serves.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. I don't know that they've made one.
I can't. If they haven't made very many. And Bailey tried the bounce pass, and that kicked out of bounds by the Eagles.
Nice pass, nice cut by Bailey Robson.
Bailey Robson nails it when we needed it. 31-28 score. Timeout called by the Eagles. Okay, for those who may have joined us late, this is Mike Powers, and I'm here with Chris Burkholder bringing you tonight's ball game between the Marion Warriors and the Canton Galva Eagles. Stay tuned immediately after this ball game as the old coach, Jerry Smith, he's the oldest coach. Chris is the old coach. He's the oldest coach. Will bring you the call of the Warrior men, along with a special guest announcer, Casey Case. We have dusted the mothballs off Casey. And Kevin Friesing has a commitment tonight, so Casey Case will be broadcasting with Jerry. Jay Smith and Gene Winkler are the unsung heroes behind the mic here. Not behind the mic, behind the scenes, I guess.
You know, several years ago, Mike, when I wasn't old, I coached with Jerry Smith.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I probably was here for that. I just don't remember it. Well, you know, we should have put Jerry and you on the mic together. That way, we'll do that before. We'll get that done eventually. Jerry actually, I think, enjoys doing this.
Oh, I bet he does.
And the thing that it's caused us a problem, though, is when it comes to the basketball, Jerry knows what he's talking about, which we have a long history of talking.
You mean Mickey doesn't know what she's talking about?
She knows what she's talking about. She's just not talking about the same thing we're all watching. Mickey and Jandy, we've often said, as the Warriors, again, pressure.
Oh, thought they were going to get a travel out of that.
We'll get back to that next time out as we get back to the game here. Good, tight ball game. 3 points separate the squads. Warriors on top. And we did tip that, so ball will stay with the Eagles.
Looks like we're kind of double teaming down there.
I think that's a good
25.
move. She has been the one that's really been hurting us. They got Ehrlich and Teroff on the ends.
Marion back to getting those defensive rebounds. That'll help.
Oh, I've got a bad pun for you, Chris.
What's that?
Cassidy Enns is number 25 as the Warriors continue to work here. We've got her Teroff and
put
good back
job by Katie Ehrlich.
We got Teroff and Ehrlich on her. Are they bookends?
Where do you come up with these, Mike?
Oh, it's a gift. Or a curse.
Or, yeah.
All right, the
Some
Warriors
call it a
now
gift.
pulled back out.
Some call it something else.
Yeah, some call it a pain in the rear. Teroff went in, shot blocked. 5-point lead for the Warriors. Again, go ahead.
Go ahead. Kelly Hess coming into the ball game, and Katie's going to take a break.
Again, the leading scorer for either team here tonight is Cassidy Enns, number 25 for Canton Galva, just a sophomore, and she's got 16 points. Impressive young player. So Canton Galva will get the ball and have a chance to whittle into that lead. I'm really proud of our girls. We've had plenty of opportunities to just cave in. We haven't done it.
And you know, in years past, there's been some where we kind of panic
Yes.
when a team gets close, and I haven't seen that this year from
absolutely.
the Lady Warriors, and I hope we don't see that. They're doing a good job of staying calm.
Tiroff really bodying up on ends underneath. Oh, yes,
A
yes.
nice rebound by Bailey. He's going to draw a foul.
Robson with the rebound and draws the foul as they come over her back. Warriors are in the bonus, so we'll be shooting 1-1.
I was calling number 24 of Canton, Galva, West, their first personal 17 foul.
You know, this is a crucial time, Mike, for free throws.
Well, I think you got a lot of girls that you'd have a lot of confidence at the line, and Bailey would be one of them.
Yes. There it is.
Yeah, just absolutely smooth and in rhythm, has her little routine. A little long. Nevertheless, the Warriors extend the lead now, 34-28. 3:43 to go in the game.
And it's going to be Warrior ball. Canton Galva's coach isn't too happy with that play.
I bet he's not.
In fact, I think someone's going to go to the bench for a minute.
So now the Warriors, with that 6-point lead, will look to extend it. Chris, at this point, would you consider trying to work some time off the clock, or you just keep running the offense?
I'd run the offense for a little bit longer.
That was a nice shot, just a nice block by the Eagles.
Warriors almost had it.
Ooh.
It's going to be white ball again.
I'm going to tell you, Canton Galva looked discombobulated the entire time they had the ball, and it was just because of that pack of dogs pressure that the Warriors have on them.
I think that is definitely going to cause opposing teams some problems this year. So it looks like Julia Hall checked in.
Coach has Hanson on the bench here. Probably just give her a short breather and have her fresh down the stretch. Also, Tiroff out at this point.
Good hustle by Kelly Hess.
Yeah, she got the deflection.
Oh, good play by number 10.
Yeah, it really was. Nice job by Erica Smith.
Oh.
We picked up her dribble, but did a nice job of keeping our poise. 34-30.
You know, I don't know. Coach Robson might be having him try to work some time off. He's telling him to widen out.
Oh, that was tipped.
Oh.
They're calling it a backcourt violation. That ball was clearly tipped. Well, not much you can do at this point. They didn't see it, didn't call it that way. So Canton Galva now with a chance to whittle into only a 4-point lead for the Lady Warriors.
No, Julia Hall and Bailey, there we go.
Hanson snuck back in on me there.
Coach Robson, I think, has told him to run some time off the clock.
Yeah, we seem to have the spread on here. Pull them out. Interesting to see if they fall asleep and forget about Hess down there, or one of the Warriors if we'll go for the easy bucket.
They called a foul.
Yes, they did. That was not very much contact compared to what they've been letting
I know.
happen.
I was just thinking at the beginning of the game it seemed like they were letting them have a lot of contact.
They were.
Now that didn't seem like hardly any.
Did you get the sense that perhaps they were trying to foul at that point? Yeah, and maybe the officials thought they're trying to foul. There's no reason to make them have to hurt somebody out there. Ehrlich at the line, trying to extend a 4-point lead, and she does.
She does. You know, Mike, with this team this year, the Marion Warriors, with the ball handlers we have, we can brain the ball out and run time off the clock, where we haven't always been able to do that in the past.
Exactly.
Katie got her second shot.
So now 6-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Ball on the court. Canton Galva saves it, sets up. All of a sudden, they do not seem as sure with the passing as they did early this half.
But they're running a different offense, Mike.
Okay, well, there
or
you go.
It seems like they're doing something different. 25's not underneath. I don't know if they're running a different offense or they just put her in a different spot on the floor.
They had so much success early. Yep. Well, Warriors seem to be back at it here. At least they're not in the same type spread formation they were before. Minute to go in the game. Warriors with a 6-point lead. They foul Hanson.
I don't know. Hanson hasn't shot any free throws tonight, has she?
Not that I remember.
Galva error to Smith, her second personal 19 foul. Kirsten Hanson elect shooting 1-1.
So it's still 1-1. Next foul will be a double bonus. Oh. Hanson got her own rebound.
Oh, Coach Robson called a timeout.
Called the timeout. So with the ball, a 6-point lead, and 57 seconds to go, seems like the Warriors are in a pretty good position. Would take some bad luck to not be able to put this one away, but a minute can be a long time.
It can be a long time. Yeah, I don't know what Canton Galva did down there. It seemed like that. I don't know if they changed their offense, but
We continue to get good reaction from the crowd as our cameramen give close-ups of the fans on the other side, and it's being
which I'm
shown.
sure the fans always appreciate.
Oh, I'm sure they love it, yeah. It's shown on the big screen here on the wall behind us. Tell you what, if you're going to come to these games, you better sit with your spouse. That'll be the pushing foul on the Eagles. Hess will go to the line.
Foul call number 32, Canton Galva, Jennifer Mikes, her second personal 10-team foul. Kelly Hess the line shooting 2.
Kelly will shoot 2 as we are in the double bonus with that foul.
First one's good.
There you go. Coming down the stretch, if you're going to miss fouls, do it early and nail them late. Seven-point lead now, 37-30. Canton Galva's going to have to score quickly.
Marion's doing a good job on defense.
Yeah, they're taking way too much time.
I don't.
Oh,
I tell you what, though.
Yeah, maybe not. I guess if you take your time and get a great three-point shot.
I think they only called that a 2. Did he call it a 2 or 3? Did they give him 2 or 3 on that one?
I can't honestly say. I thought we had a 7-point lead. Now we have a 4-point lead.
Okay, so they did give us
but
a 3.
I could be wrong on that.
They did give us a 3.
I have on occasion. It's very rare. We've been doing this since 1994. I think you can count the number of times that it's documented that I was wrong on one hand.
Oh, now. I don't believe that, Mike.
Oh, Jay believes it.
I bet Jay does not believe it.
Tell by the look
on his face.
Oh, I started to say earlier about Mickey and Jandy. You wanted to know about their style.
Oh,
yeah. We have characterized Mickey and Jandy's broadcast style as two moms watching a game. They're just two moms. They're watching the game, and
that's all right.
It's absolutely all right. Yeah, no, we love Mickey and Jandy.
Timeout. Canton Galva puts in number 24, Deanna Wesley, 4, Keon Hayden.
All right, 30.3 seconds now to go with the Warriors bringing the ball in. 4-point lead.
I knew they were going to foul there.
Yeah. Need us to miss 2, and then they need to score quickly. Although, I say quickly again, almost 28 seconds to go. That's enough time to get a good quality shot and then do it all over again.
But as long as we keep making our free throws,
It won't
be all
matter.
right.
Exactly. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Ehrlich nails it, so that pushes it back out to a 5-point lead. Still a 2-possession game with a 3-pointer and a 2, but we can make him have to get 2 3-pointers here if Katie can nail this one.
There it is. Oh, she almost got a steal, too.
You know, Inns does a nice job, Chris. She plays in the post, but she'll not afraid to handle the ball out
No,
front.
she isn't. Didn't quite go this time.
Right. They needed to have that fall to have much of a shot. Warriors doing a nice job of keeping the ball away from.
They are doing a nice job. Look at those passes. Katie's going to bring it back out.
Yeah, and that's a ball game, 39-33. Big Warrior win over a very scrappy and pretty talented Canton Galva team. Well, Chris, this is your opportunity to, your shot here. Any final thoughts?
I just can't get past picturing you out there on the court being a cheerleader.
I was not a cheerleader. You're going to start something. Well, I will say you fit in real well with this motley crew we have here. Hey, for Chris Burgholder, this is Mike Powers. Also for Gene Winkler and Jay Smith saying stay tuned for Jerry and Casey.
And Marion Kiwanis Club, dedicated
All right.
to providing service to children and local communities. Since 1923, Marion Kiwanis have worked for our community. Come join us. You can help. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Marion Pharmacy became a franchised Health Mart pharmacy in 1984. As a full-line pharmacy, we accept most all major insurance plans, including Medicare D plans for seniors. We have been offering flu shots for the past couple of years and will continue to do so in the future. They offer a full line of durable medical equipment for both rental and purchase. They also have a Kodak picture printing machine, a full line of Hallmark cards, giftware, and toys for tots. And Marion High School boosters. Financially, emotionally, and in all ways possible, the MHS boosters support the students of Marion High in all of their activities. Contact the high school to join them and boost the Warriors. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Carlson's is a full-service grocery store, proudly serving the community for more than 20 years. They feature fresh meat and produce, an outstanding deli featuring daily specials and freshly smoked meats, and a bakery. They also offer propane exchange, DVD rental, and utility payments through Western Union. They can even take care of your catering needs. They have recently remodeled their interior, including new frozen section and bakery managers during the past year.
We're on, Casey.
We're on. Good evening, Warrior fans. I'm Casey Case with Jerry Smith. I promised you'd never hear me again this season. I lied. They were hard up, so I agreed to commentate this game, mainly because I've got a son that's a senior, and I love to volunteer. Jerry, how you doing tonight?
That's great. I was in the service. I was told never to volunteer. They don't want to do that. This should be a pretty good ball game. I don't know how good El Saline is, but I do know Canton Galva beat them this last weekend, or maybe it was Tuesday night.
I think I read Canton Galva was in a tournament. I think they lost their first 2 games and won their last game. I don't know how they are. Talking to a couple of parents over there, this number 11, the Savage kid, is supposed to be a very good player. I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I've heard, that he was one of their better athletes at the school. So We'll see how good he is. One guy can't beat you unless he scores 60 or 70 points.
He's got 2 of their 2 so far.
Ran a special play for him to get the ball down underneath. He did a good job, got the ball, put it in the air. They're going to play a little point zone, looks to me like. Should leave the middle wide open.
There's a 3 by Griff. And that's a little short, a little flat.
You get a little more arch on that ball.
Yes, he does.
Get it over the front of the rim.
He walked. Oh, guys. There's a foul.
Yeah, that's on him too. Grabbed a hold of him. Yeah,
he walked big time, and then we had too many guys up for the rebound, and we knocked it off to Canton Galva.
We were just too good. We had too many people there, didn't we?
Yep.
Kind of like Georgia had too many people there for when Auburn.
They did.
Instead of knocking the ball down, they tried to pick it, tipped it up in the air. That's a game they should never have won.
Auburn seems to have the lucky charm going for them this year. We'll see how they do against Florida State. There's a 3 by Timothy Nola.
Cason's son, 3-pointer.
Timothy Nola.
It's good to see him hit that first one. If he hits that first one, knock on wood, he usually is pretty deadly out there. He had one pretty good game in the tournament.
Oh, come on, Griff. We got to be a little more alert than that.
Anticipate that a little
bit. Yeah, kind of funny. We've had 4 games, and we've had 4 different players that have really stepped up and had a good game. He walked.
I think it was out of bounds.
First game, I think Taylor had 16, 18 points. Then Timothy came up, and then Griff had a good game, and James Jones had a good game. So we need to get him. There you go, Zach. Oh, man.
How many times are we going to run that play and not score?
I don't know if we've scored on it yet.
Yeah, one time.
One time?
One time, yeah. Of course, that is not an easy basket, 2 foot in front of there. You almost need to use the backboard when you're in front and that close.
That was a forced shot there.
Yep.
Hit that, Zach Robson for 3.
Another Case and Son 3-pointer. Well, that's a good start.
That is a good start. They're going to give us those shots all night. We've got, let's say, 4 out of our 5 starters out there that can hit a 3 pretty consistently.
Yeah, I think so. We don't take a lot of threes because we're always penetrating, but if they're gonna play back in the lane and leave us wide open, I'm going to imagine we're going to take some.
I've been really happy with the way we've rebounded this year as a team. Oh, Griff.
Yeah, I've thought the same thing. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout. I think the same thing. I think these kids rebound probably as well as any team I've seen in the last 3 or 4 years. So
that's kind of been our nemesis.
It has been.
Last few years is we've just gotten killed on the boards,
especially on the defensive or offensive board, allowing offensive rebounds.
But a lot of games the last couple of years that we felt like we should have won, and you kind of look at the rebounding, and this year we're off to a good start.
Let's get our first half sponsors out of the way. Marion Kiwanis, Marion Pharmacy, Marion Boosters, and Carlson's Grocery. And our Warrior sponsors, Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK, and Edward Jones. Thanks, sponsors.
Attaboy, Zach Robson, look at that. Get a foul.
Oh, that should be a foul.
Still can't make it. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, it should have been a foul.
You know, if they're not going to call that, then I don't want just so they don't call it just so they call it the same both ways. I guess it doesn't make any difference.
Another good rebound. There's another 3 ball by Timothy. That one's a little off, and there's Zach Robson. to Taylor. Hey,
Nice.
drains it. Good.
Nice little 10-footer.
Great ball movement tonight, Jerry, so far.
Yeah, I think one of the things that Kevin and I noticed, we did the first game of the tournament against Marion, and we had, I think, 25 field goals, had 18 assists. And that's, you're seeing the same thing here tonight. Finding the open man, getting the open shot. When you can do that, you're gonna win a lot of ball games.
There's a foul.
Yep. On number 12, we didn't really hear the introductions. Number 12 is Austin Bullinger, a 6-foot senior. We've got Jacob Baldwin coming in, number 32, and Brett Voth, number 24, coming in. We run about 7 deep. That's another Case and Son 3-pointer. Man, Robson's hot.
Zach's got a quick 8 points.
Yeah. Could have had more.
Yeah, if he'd have made that.
Made those little short ones.
2 shots on that. Or 2.
I think one thing, too, is helping our kids, too. I think we're in pretty good shape. We're playing 7 players. And we seem to be fairly fresh in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Coach does a good job of mixing them in. Oh, look at Zach.
Oh, another 3-pointer. Case and Son 3-pointer. I thought maybe that was a heat check. Maybe it was.
You know he's feeling it. When he's the most unselfish player on the court. When he comes down and pops him, you know he's feeling it. There's Savage. Nice little move. Nice rebound. Look at 4 white shirts under the basket.
That's good.
Look, Zach's calling for it. Hit it, Zach.
Another Case and Son 3-pointer.
Unbelievable. Zach Robson with 14 of Marion's 19 points.
Wow.
He's hit 4 3-pointers.
That's great. Love to see him do that.
2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter, and Zach Robson's got 4 3-pointers.
Obviously, that's not going to happen all night long, but that's all right. He like you said, he's a very unselfish ball player.
He's calling for that.
Oh yeah,
he's
he
calling
wants
for
it.
it.
Yeah, he's.
All right, I'm just too excited.
Yeah.
Too excited, Gene.
We're ready to go here. Yeah, but it's great. It's great to see somebody like that come out and hit some 3-pointers. Although, I will say this, I think about all the kids that play on the varsity level. I haven't seen the JV, but they're all very unselfish. They play together as a team. They root for each other, and they're probably as happy about Zach doing that as he is about doing it.
Absolutely. You could see that during the football season.
Yeah.
Great group of kids. They seem to like each other and play together well.
Yes, they do. All right. Looks like we're playing a little man. Run a little play there for number 30 to get a 3-pointer off. I don't see Savage in the ball game.
He's right there, number 12, isn't he?
I thought he was 11. He's 11.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He hasn't been in for quite a while. Did he pick up 2 quick fouls? I don't know. He's coming back in. They've really gone stagnant from the scoring standpoint.
We're playing pretty good defense right
Yeah.
now. 22 is supposed to be their 3-point specialist, I think.
Okay. That's Nick Bray.
Uh-oh, here comes our 3-point specialist. Oh. Thought about it.
He's a long ways out there. All right, they're going to play that point zone. I think that's what they've been playing.
Holy
there
cow.
he goes.
Robson for 2.
He can hit inside, outside.
I tell you what, I think our team would be very tough to play man-to-man because of the matchups. Any of those kids can post up inside.
Right. Kind of, okay, interesting. As we started the game, there's a great play by Zach. I mentioned how Taylor's had a big night scoring. There's James Jones. And,
get in there.
Taylor's had a big night scoring. Timothy, Griff, and James. And now tonight, Zach looks like he's on his way.
Yeah. make it tough to when you scout us as to who to guard. Yeah, James Jones was our leading scorer in the tournament.
For the whole tournament?
For the whole tournament.
Really? Yep. I'll be darned. I know he had
27. I think Griff had 25. So, and that bodes well because that means we got some inside play. Well, that one night, I think, did Griff have 16?
Yeah, he did.
He had 16. I think James had 12, and Baldwin had 10.
Yep, I think you're right.
They had almost 40 points among the three post players. When that happens, it makes it awful tough. We're going to score inside, we're going to score outside because we know we got some outside shooters. So, it's like we're going to stay in our man-to-man. They haven't shown that they can penetrate on us very well.
No, we're playing it very well.
Just staying in front of somebody. Keep them out of the paint.
They don't look like they are near as fast as we are, Jerry.
No.
They're trying to dribble around us, and it's not even close.
But you can't stand there and slap from the side, though. That'll just get you in foul trouble. That's our first team foul. Shuffle those feet over and get in front of him. We'll cut him off. I think we zone the out of bounds play most of the time.
Running out of time. Attaboy, Jake Baldwin.
All right, that pretty well took care of it. That's 22. 22-7. That's a pretty
good first quarter. At this
quarter,
rate, we're going to score 88 points.
Yeah, well.
Be 88 to 28.
Okay. I doubt that because we'll have a running clock probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what the league policy is on the running clock, but
Great.
I hope we don't find out. I just seem give the kids a chance to play.
Yeah, last game of the year, Canton Galva came out, scored the first 2 points, and then Marion went on fire behind Zach Robson, scoring 16 points. He's got 4 of 4 from behind the arc. He's on fire.
Yeah, he is. We'll see what we come out and do. I think I don't know whether Canton Galva can play man with us or not, but right now they're giving us some awful open outside shots. So
from what I've seen athletically, I don't think they can. They don't seem to be
either.
near as quick as we are.
And if they
look like they're setting up in a zone.
They try to pull that zone out a little wider. Just going to open up the inside for James and Griff and Zach. So be some excellent chances for somebody inside to score for a while.
Looks like we're loose. Going to have a little fun here.
Number 11's got some quick ups, doesn't he?
Yep. The father I talked to said he's their best player. No doubt about it.
Well, I'm not so sure as one guy can beat a whole team in basketball for sure.
You got to be pretty darn good.
Seems to me, I remember years ago, some kid from Harrington coming down and just scored tons of points. I'm thinking like close to 60.
I don't remember the kid's name.
I don't either. But I think it's when my son was in high school, or shortly after he graduated, one or the other. And he came down, he just filled the basket up. They still got beat. There we go. We started that first game off of the season. Didn't shoot free throws very well, but I think we've been shooting free throws pretty well since that first game. Actually, since the first half of that first game.
Yep. Yeah, you and I commentated that. I think we missed our first 4 front ends of 1-on-1s that game.
Yeah. Wow. Got all the way through there without somebody stepping in front and begging he pick the ball up.
They called that a shooting foul, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Looked to me like it was on the floor.
That's number 5. That's Travis Unruh, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 3's coming in for Canton Galva. That's Connor Farnham.
Yeah, that's whose dad I was talking to over there. He's a big baseball player. I know some of these kids from baseball.
Oh.
Good pass, Taylor.
Oh, nice. Nice job. Didn't even come down. Just threw the ball right from the air. You can't move fast enough to do anything with that. James caught it before he even came down and put it up in the air.
He didn't have time to think about it.
No, maybe not. Got the first foul on Griff, I believe.
Second one.
Oh,
He
second one.
just picked up one, so this will be number 2 on him.
Kind of got caught in the air on a pump fake.
Yep.
Comes number 11.
Oh, mistimed that jump.
Yeah. He was on his way down when he should have still been on his way up.
Attaboy, James, get in there. What?
Oh.
You got to be kidding me.
Way to go, James. It's a way to carve you out some space in there. It's all right. Doesn't hurt him to get a little physical. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep.
They broke that pretty easy and got a nice little shot. Well, that's a deep 3, too. He was way out there.
Well, last thing we want to do is let him crawl back in here.
Yeah, we can't fall in love with that 3-point shot.
Uh-oh.
3-point shot is good for Canton Galva by number 5, Travis.
Back within 12.
Need to work it, get a good shot. Oh, be ready for that. Be ready for that. They know he's going to do that.
Boy.
Got caught behind the backboard there, didn't he?
Yep.
Tim must have knocked it out of his hands. I thought that was.
Yeah, he did. He did. Tim hit it. Otherwise, that would have been double dribble. Things are going the other way now.
Crying out loud, yeah. My goodness. Tell you what, I'll give him those guarded threes like that all night long. He's not going to make that many of them. That perfect defense, everybody right in his face.
Air ball there by Taylor.
I'm afraid we fell in love with the three-point
Yeah, we
shot.
did.
We're not going inside as much as we were earlier.
They hit another one. We need a timeout. There it is. Job by Taylor. Good pass down by James. Come on, James, got to take that in.
Take it up there and dunk it.
Foul's ball on number 30 of Canton, Galva. AJ Medley, his first personal, 5th team foul. James Jones at the line shooting 2.
Out of the way.
Way to call that. I heard him call it from here. He called glass.
And for Marion, number 24, Brett Voth.
Okay, Brett Voth came in the ball game. I don't know if I said anything when Baldwin came in, but Jacob Baldwin's in there too.
Attaboy, Baldwin. Oh, we got to hang on to that, son. Got to be strong.
Yep.
Got to be strong. Great job.
Yep.
Just couldn't finish it.
Went and got the rebound. Wow. When you talk about
lighten it up.
3-point shooting, that's a Tampa State Bank timeout. I'm telling you, they're hitting their three. Must be a night for making 3-pointers. But again, I tell you what, those are guarded 3-pointers, so
Yep.
I don't see them continuing at that pace, but they might. Just gonna have to get a little closer to them.
What kind of lead did we have? We were up by almost 20.
Well, it was 22-7.
Yeah, now we're up by 7.
It was up by 15. They've cut it in half, a little over half. So we just need to get our stuff together.
We need to get our inside game going here.
Yep. Go back there. Go back to what was working earlier. Get the ball inside, then kick it out. That's where they're getting their threes. Attack from the inside out. If they can't get a shot inside in the lane, then they can kick it out and be wide open. We seem to be doing a lot of perimeter passing, not getting the ball inside very well. Ooh. You know, when I played high school, that was a no-no. You never passed the ball across the lane.
I remember that. Cross-court passes.
No cross-court passes. That was the dumbest thing.
I can still hear Augie.
Yep.
Can't tell you what he said, but I can still hear him. Oh, Brett.
Not only we're not shooting very well, we're not taking care of the ball very well.
No, we're not. We're pretty stagnant right now. Gee, man, Christmas.
He's got a quick release.
Yep.
And he's tall enough. He can shoot over about anybody.
Yep. Zach just hit that. Volley shot. Uncontested. Boy.
All the way, baseline to baseline.
Uncontested, and then we foul him.
Coach Mack's not going to be real happy about that. They make this, they're within 1 point.
Yep.
In about 5.5 minutes, they did all that.
That's crazy. I'm not sure if we even scored this quarter.
Yeah, we've scored 5 points. Maybe we kind of took them for granted there after the first quarter, you suppose?
I think so.
We don't have to guard these guys.
I think I was taking it for granted a little bit too.
88 points you were talking about, 88 points. No, don't leave your feet, Zach. That's how you get in foul trouble. There
we go. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was going to say he came back from out of bounds, didn't he?
I think maybe they called him on the line. I thought it should have been a foul over Taylor's back, but let's got to settle down. Get back to playing our good defense.
Yeah. Got
Really, we haven't done any rebounding because they haven't missed a shot in about the last 7 minutes. It's hard to rebound when they.
There are no rebounds.
Right.
Kind of short-armed that one, didn't he?
It almost looked like he got blocked, or it looked like he got fouled.
Somebody might have got a fingernail on the ball, maybe.
There's your three-point specialist.
Well, if he's good, I don't know how he can be much better than those other ones that have been hitting him.
There's our three-point specialist.
That's a Case and Son three-pointer.
Fifth one of the game for Zach Robson.
See what they want to do. I'm sure they're not going to, just going to let him drive right in there for a basket. Huh? Let's go. Get down there. We got numbers. Number 11 wants to set back there and go.
Here we go. Zach Robs. That's off. Oh, there's 3 on Griff.
Doggone it.
That was called on number 20, Griff Case. His third personal 6-team foul.
Doggone it.
Ball on the baseline. Coming into the game for Canton, Galva number 5, Travis Hundley.
I might have been tempted to get him out of there on that last dead ball. Or is that when he came in?
That's when he came in, yeah. Because James went out with 2 fouls.
Oh, that's right.
Now we got James back in.
Yep. You know what? If you don't let him get around you like that, you don't have to worry about it. Play defense with your feet.
That's exactly right. He went right around him.
That's his second personal. I mean, he had him right where he wanted him. He just didn't move his feet. It's not hard to dribble around somebody standing stationary. He didn't have his knees bent or anything. It's straight up and down. It's kind of hard to move. Not telling him something he probably hasn't already been told before.
Yeah, let's get a basket here before half. How about that?
It's like that one. Another Case and Son three-pointer. Oh,
court.
That's, my goodness. These guys are missing quite a few calls, it looks to me like.
They missed a few. Marion, 35. Canton Galva, 29. What looked like a runaway in the first quarter has now become a
ball game.
Very tight ball game.
Basically, I think we fell in love with the three-point shot. Kind of got out of what we were going to do, and maybe took them for granted a little bit.
Okay, well, I know for a fact we've made at least 7 3-pointers. And I bet Canton Galva's made close to that.
Yep,
that's a lot of 3-pointers.
I think there's somebody I can go find out how many 3-pointers we made.
We'll come back.
All right.
Second half.
Come down and shoot a 3.
Hannaford Abstract and Title Company provides abstracts of title and title insurance for homeowners and mortgage lenders. They also provide real estate closings for your transactions. Why do you need title insurance? For most Americans, our home is the single largest financial investment we will ever make. Having a clear title is important to the sale and purchase of your home. Your title insurance policy is your assurance that the home you are buying is protected from any title problems now and down the road. The Free Press is Marion County's only full-saturation community newspaper read by nearly 9 in 10 households every week. No other media outlet even comes close. Our digital media services include the creation of websites, mobile apps, and texting programs for local businesses. And our print brokerage department specializes in books, yearbooks, catalogs, and magazines for clients across the United States and Canada. How
All right, we're back with Marion Warriors leading 35-29. They run the same play that they opened the game with. 11 down low, and he scored again. Maybe they'll run that play all the time. By the way, I did go and check. And we've had 12 three-pointers already tonight. 7 by the Warriors and 5 by Canton Galva.
Good ball movement there. Timothy Nola.
Oh, got fouled. He got bailed out. He had no shot. He had absolutely no shot there and got bailed out. That's all right for us.
I checked with my son Will, and I kind of had an idea about this, but he's pretty sure that the Warrior record for three-pointers in a single game is 7.
Really?
And Zach Robson's got 5 in the first half.
Well, let's get him about 3 more in a second.
Let's get him 3 more.
At least 3 more, yeah.
Let's get 5 more. Let's give him 5
fine.
more. I think Travis Het.
As long as we win, I don't care how many he gets. Score we really care about is up there on the scoreboard, but that's all right.
Exactly right.
We'll take it.
If we can win and get a couple of
Yeah,
records.
that'd be fine. That'd be fine. I thought Canton Galva came out and was playing us a little bit man-to-man. Might cut down on our three-pointers, but I tell you what, we'll get in the lane on them. I'm sure of that. Ooh,
I was going to say, Griff is wide open there. A little short on that. Well, he's leaving everything short tonight.
Falling backwards. Got to lean into those shots, not fall away. It's kind of hard, though, sometimes the guys out jumping you. You got to kind of do that fall away jumper. There we go.
Good job by Timothy. Got help.
I should have passed the ball. He passes the ball early, they get it back.
Yep.
They're going to call that a charge.
Nope, they're not. They'll call that on James. That'll be his 3rd.
Kind of saw that coming all the way. We just didn't get back in time. But you know, it all started by not getting a basket down there on the breakaway.
That's exactly right.
Give it up early, you get it back usually. Grab that thing, Jacob.
Zach Robson, 4-3. My God.
That's not his spot. I mean, Zach's spot.
Right.
He needs to be on the side, straight ahead. He's had 2 from right there, missed them both. Needs to be a little off center. Matt, he was checking, see if he was as hot as he was.
Oh, lucky he didn't get a foul there.
Grab that thing, Jacob.
Attaboy. Oh, there's a foul.
There we go. That was a good job by Jacob. Got the rebound, come down there and got inside position on that and got the offensive rebound. That's just hustling. That's just getting your butt down the floor and wanting to get in on the action.
Needs to hit his free throws now.
They've got I was looking at points. I'm gonna say they got a couple with 3 fouls, but it's not 3 fouls, it's 3 points.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at Jake Baldwin getting his own rebound. Hit that, Tim. My God, don't hesitate, son.
What do we got here?
I think they knocked a couple knees maybe or something. Those two guys must have
Run together.
hit each other.
Our technician said they ran into each other.
We just did the replay.
Good. They just ran into each other again. Our other technician, he said they ran into each other.
I got that. They saw the replay.
Yeah.
All right. Marion holding on to a fragile 3-point lead.
I say fragile because we can't seem to be making a basket down here this half.
There's a good rebound by Taylor. We're still rebounding the ball pretty darn well when they miss.
Yeah, we're getting on the board in a hurry, trying to get out and run, get out and run. Man, we're getting the shots we want. They ever start dropping, we'll go on a big run. I like the shots we're getting. Oh, Zach, got to keep your hand off of him.
That seems pretty darn weak to me.
He is quick. He is quick. Well, a year ago I might have agreed with you, but after watching Louisville just mug everybody in the NCAA tournament, it just wasn't any fun to watch. They had to do something. They'll adjust.
There's that's supposed to be their 3-point guy right there, and he hit one.
We got a tie ball game. 36-36.
Well, now it looks like I guess Coach wanted to run a play. I was going to say we looked pretty hesitant, but I guess we were trying to run a play. Passing up a lot of wide open threes. There you go, Griff.
We get a three that way. That's what we needed. We needed a really good look at the basket inside.
That was a great play. That's the hardest shot he's attempted tonight. Yeah. It's the only one he's made.
Learned how to make that from his mother.
Yeah, I guess. I guess he needs to shoot them all backwards.
Yeah, maybe. Attaboy. Got a three-pointer the hard way.
The hard way. That's worth all the ones they passed up, I guess.
He's got a great.
Oh man, that was a nice shot right there.
Number 11's really got a good change of pace dribble. And he could sure work a little harder on the defensive end.
What? I've never understood how you could travel while you're dribbling the ball.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't watching that. I was watching underneath the basket.
There's a good block. That boy Taylor, that's white ball. Oh, come on.
Boy, I didn't see that.
I saw it off blue.
Well, if they don't want it, we'll take it. Don't turn your back, Tim. You just bounce it off your back. A girl from Remington did that the other night.
Too easy right there, Jerry. Too easy.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can come up with. We got to play from behind now.
Yeah, we're behind. Sorry, there.
That was.
I guess they had the first lead of the night. That's their second lead of the night.
Huh. That wasn't a very good decision there. They went to that man-to-man. It's kind of messed us up a little
Hit
bit.
that, Brett.
If he's going to play varsity, he's got to hit. He's got to take some open shots every once in a while.
That was not a good shot right
Nope.
there. Off balance.
We got a Tampa State Bank timeout. Yep, off balance. Let's get with the second half sponsors. We got Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, and Jerry Cady Agency. And again, our Warrior sponsor is Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK, and Edwards Jones. You see those people, tell them thank you. And we got ourselves a ball game, Casey.
Yes, we do. It's not going to be 88-24.
We're just not taking care of the basketball. And right now, they're just out working us on the defensive end.
Yep.
They're the ones that are getting to all the loose balls and getting a finger on a lot of passes. And we seem to be just forcing things in the middle there and not getting anything out of it. So hopefully we'll start making some of those shots and start getting better rebounds down at this end. We were talking about our rebounding, but we're starting to get out rebound, I think, on the offensive end down here right now. So we've got to be a little more aggressive and get after it. But the problem is we're in foul trouble, so it's hard to be very aggressive when you're in foul trouble. You just got to be smart, aggressive but smart.
After the timeout, number 12, Zach Robson entered the game.
All right, we're playing man now.
There's a three-point guy.
Ah, look at that.
Oh, over the back. Good call.
There we go.
Good job, Jake Baldwin. We need to get a basket here.
Yeah, we need to stand our ground a little bit. We're starting to get shoved underneath the basket on the offensive end. They're kind of pushing on our back, and we're underneath the basket. There's not very many rebounds to be had underneath the basket.
Yeah, we
need to work for a good basket.
Another couple fouls, we can get it in the bonus.
Yeah. We keep driving in there, we'll pick up some more fouls. But
dish it off, Taylor. You got guys collapsing on you. You need to dish it to the open man. Attaboy, Taylor. Good job.
There we go.
Made up for that right there.
Yeah. That's the kind of hustle we got to have all out of everybody right now. That might get everybody just a little bit. Dive for the ball. Oh, that's right. He's got 2 free fouls. Got to be a little careful.
There you go.
Let's go. Get it out there, Brett. Brett just a little tentative right now.
There's a three-point, boy.
Man, they can't let him do that. That's tough. Oh, and a block. Does that count as a block?
I don't know.
All right, this is
got us a ball game, Jerry.
end of the third quarter. Score is 43-42 in favor of the Warriors. Well, they've outscored us the last 2 quarters. We're going to have to come back. If we let them outscore us this next quarter, we're going to be in trouble, Casey.
Yep. If they outscore us, we're in trouble. If we can play them to a tie, we'll be all right.
That's right. I've got that figured out. Make sure that I'm going to name our sponsors again for the first half, second half. Marion Qantas, Marion Pharmacy, Marion Boosters, Carlson's Grocery, Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, and Jerry Cady Agency. Those are our sponsors for the ball game. Now we're ready to go.
This is the last game of the year, literally. Our next action will be at Hillsboro in 2014.
January 3rd?
January 3rd, and Hillsboro off to a pretty good start. I think they're 4-0.
They're ranked.
They got a good senior class. They got the Ratzloff kid back who's missed a couple of years with an injury, and he's
tearing them up, isn't he?
Tearing them up.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll show up.
Let's hope so.
All right.
We need to show up here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, we've got 2 people with 3 fouls. Oh, I thought he had a lane.
There's a 3-pointer by Timothy Nola.
That's that Caston's son 3-pointer.
Nola.
Yeah, we needed that.
Yep. He sure has a funny
rebound. Good job.
He sure has a funny spin on that ball.
He does. Kind of like a side spin.
I know it's it's left-handed, but I know it's a. Let's go, Tim. Take care of the basketball.
Oh, Zach.
I've seen him do that so many times so far. I don't know. He's going to do something that just kind of rolls off of his hands.
Well, got away with the walk there, I think. Good job by James.
James is quick enough. Boy, he should be able to school that guy all night long.
Here goes the 3.
Somebody didn't block out number 3. Our outside people are walking underneath the basket.
He looks like he wants to shoot.
Yeah, good.
Boy, he doesn't have much of an outside shot, does he?
Well, I don't know. He pulled up and shot that 3 earlier in the game. Looked pretty good at it. When he's got a hand in his face, he's not probably not quite as accurate.
Good pass, Taylor.
There we go. Nice pass.
All right.
We're getting back to our inside game, Casey, and it's made a big difference. We got another Tampa State Bank timeout called by Canton Galva.
Next thing you know, we got an 8-point lead.
But we've been going inside.
Yep.
We've been going inside, getting the ball at least inside before it comes back outside again. It's made a big difference. I don't look for them to come back and go back to zone, but they might. I don't think I would, not with the outside shooters we've got, but we'll see. I think sometimes Taylor needs to look for his outside shot a little more often because they know he likes to drive, so they back off from him.
He needs to do that little step back shot like you see in those good college players.
Got to practice that too.
Yeah.
That's not something they learn to do just in one game, I don't think. Yeah, that step back is a big one in the colleges and the pros.
Some of those kids are pretty quick at that level. The defender thinks he's going to drive. Next thing you know, he's stepping back and a wide open 3. Here we go. 6 minutes left. Marion's got an 8-point lead.
That could disappear pretty fast. We're going
yes,
back.
It can.
We're going back to our man-to-man also.
If we can just keep them from scoring the rest of the game, we'll be all right.
I think we went back to man-to-man basically because of Levin's out.
Oh, he let him get his own rebound. Good heads-up play by Taylor right there.
Another boy, James.
And another time there, Taylor might have dished that off. But James did a good job of following up. Now we got a 10-point lead.
Well, actually, I think he thought he was going to get fouled. I think he thought he was going to go to the line, so.
There's a walk that didn't get called.
Nice job, nice pickup by Jacob there. because whoever was guarding that guy got lost chasing. He was around, and he had a straight line to the basket. Again, we've only got 2 team fouls. They've got 5, so one more, and then we'll be in the bonus.
There hasn't been a foul called for a while.
No, that was halfway through the third quarter. We noticed that.
There's a foul.
Yeah,
Must
that
be
could have
on
gone
them.
either way. Oh, Baldwin was backing him inside. He was calling for the ball. He had that guy pinned, and he said, "You're not getting around me."
Oh, Zach, you should have just taken that. There's a 3. Oh, he's. Yeah, should have taken that 3 instead of trying to force it through 3 different guys. He'll take a 3. You watch.
Yeah. You got to shuffle out to him.
A lot of time came off the clock.
That's tough. You got to get out there on him, but you can't. You're too slow going out there. He's going to shoot the 3. If you go out too fast, he's going to drive around you. So get your hands off of him. You know, there we go. Another Case and Son 3-pointer. Needs one more.
That'll be 6 for Zach, and he is 1 3-pointer short of the single game record.
Is that just his first one this half?
Yes. And number 22 hits his 3rd 3 of the night.
It's back to a 10-point lead.
Boy, another forced pass there. Good job by Zach Robson.
Good call. Good call. We were very disoriented. We needed to go ahead with 2:50 left to go in the ball game. It's a 10-point lead. Let's don't throw the ball away and come down and get a layup and a foul and get a 3-point play. So basically what we want to do is get the ball back in bounds, work for a nice, good shot, and then play defense from then on. We take care of the basketball and make our free throws, I think we can win this ball game, unless they go nuts shooting 3s again.
Yep. I don't think we're gonna see a streak like they had.
No, I don't think so.
Come out and support the wrestlers tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the Marion County Duels right here at the Sportsman Aquatic Center. 4 mats. It'll be a great time. Come out and support our Marion wrestlers. 3 p.m.
Okay, what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to zone us?
Looks
Oh,
like
go
it.
ahead. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. All right.
Here they come out.
If you want to zone us, we'll just stand out there and dribble the ball away. The way Tim was going out there, he was going to crank a 3. That would have been a dagger, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
One way or the other. That's good. They're going to have to foul us. Well, we ate a whole minute.
Yes, we did.
Minute and 10 seconds off the clock. I don't even know if we was looking for a basket. You're a good free throw shooting team, and that's what you want to do. 22, that's his first foul of the game. That's one.
Well, Jerry, we're 5 games into the season, and all 5 of our starters have been high point man.
Yeah.
One each.
It's just going to be tough for people to scout us and
Exactly.
play us. You know, they got to leave somebody open if they're going to double team. So.
Pretty safe to say Zach Robson's going to be the high point man in
Yeah,
this
I
game.
think so. And that's the way a good team is. I mean,
That is.
We have a team out there, not
Right.
not a bunch of individuals or not one individual or anything like that. We've got a team of players out there.
Oh, come on, Griff, got to be strong.
That was a good
Good
block.
block, yep.
Got another foul. Send him to the free throw line.
Foul calling number 5 for Canton, Galva, Travis Unruh. Third personal, 8th team foul. Taylor Hedberg and line shooting 1 and 1.
Going to get number 3 and number 22, and I think they're
Entering the game for Canton,
kind of
Galva.
their three-point
Connor
shooters,
Farman,
along with 11.
and 22, Nick Gray.
Taylor can make both of these. It's going to be tough to
Yeah, it'll be
come back
tough.
from 14.
We need to make sure we're guarding the three-point line. That's the only way they can come back is by getting three-pointers.
Nice job by Taylor.
I don't think Zach's going to get his other three-pointers. I don't imagine he's going to shoot another one, but he's had a good night tonight.
Great night.
Shot is good for Canton, Galva.
Okay, we got another Tampa State Bank timeout. And I tell you what, Casey, we kind of had to weather the storm there in the third quarter, the last half of the second quarter. We just kind of let them outplay us for 2 quarters. I don't know if it was the fact that first 22 points came so easy, or maybe they got a little bit played a little bit tougher defense on us. Maybe our defense wasn't as good. But I know we didn't take care of the ball as well as we should.
No, it was a good storm. They played a good quarter and a half of basketball. Canton Galva did, and we hung in there, and we were hoping they couldn't stay that hot.
Yeah,
they did.
I thought our defensive intensity picked up at the end of the third quarter after we kind of got out of foul trouble. We didn't have anybody with 4. We actually had a couple with 3, and we still only have 3 team fouls. So
Right.
I thought once we was a little more aggressive on the defensive end, they weren't quite as successful on the offensive part of it. So we picked that up, and it was not easy for us, but by no means. But it's a win. All right, they're going to try to steal the ball. If they can't steal the ball, I'm sure they're going to foul again. He actually had a layup, but they're not wanting him to do anything like that.
It doesn't even look like they're going to foul now.
No. Oh, I'm not so sure. He might have got a clean steal there.
Ball number 3 of Canton, Galva, Connor Farman, his first personal, 19th foul.
Got Zach going to the free throw line. He could add a couple points to his resume here and his totals.
Entering the game for Canton, Galva, number 22, Nick Gray, and 30, AJ Mesley.
Well, I'll tell you, Canton Galva sure came out and made a game of it after getting down 22-7 after the first quarter. They could have just folded and said, you know,
would have been easy to.
let's go home for Christmas.
Right.
They didn't. I think that speaks volumes for them. So you got to applaud them to battle back in this thing and make it a close ball game.
Zach Robinson continues a hot hand, 26 points. That's a great night for Z, Robbie.
We're back to our 14-point lead that we had, I said a 15-point lead at the end of the first quarter, so we're getting back to that. I don't think they're going to foul anymore. They're not going to foul. Well, great comeback. Well, kind of a comeback for us after being down.
Yeah, great start and a great finish, I guess is what we call it.
Great start, great finish, for a 12-point victory, which is pretty good. We can go on Christmas vacation. I think the boys are, 3-2 now?
3-2.
3-2.
3-2.
Girls won tonight. They're also 3-2.
Boys, very, like I said before, very well balanced. All 5 starters have been the high point man in the game, and hopefully we can come out crisp January 3rd over at Hillsboro. Be a good win to get there.
I'll be there.
I will too.
All right. Well, everybody make sure you have a happy holidays, and if you're ever going somewhere, drive carefully and arrive safe.
I think I saw a variety show the other night. They said, let's have a Merry Christmas and a happy New Year.
Okay.
See that?